Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and yeah, let's create a rosy look. I don't know if these are like rosy enough, but that's all I got in my collection. Since rosy neutral looks are in right now, let's see what I can do with these three palettes. I have the Anastasia Carly Bible palette, which I think it's like more of a rosy neutral tone. I have Hip Dot, the Zion palette. That looks like rosy neutral in my collection. And the Love palette by Natasha Denona. And this is what it looks like. So I'll be playing with, we'll see what happens if I play with all three of them or what. But I feel like these three are the most rosiest tones and neutrals in my collection. So I'm going to go and start off with the base for this one. It's called Bear, this palette. So yeah, I'm just going to create a look today. I already put my primer on. I'm going to go in with Valentine now, the lightest shade that I see. I'm going to put this in my crease. So yeah, everything and everyone is doing good. My cats are good. There's like no problems going on. Just everybody and everything's doing good. No really updates on anything, just everybody's going to work and staying busy. This weekend I, stayed busy, and throughout the week I cleaned. So that is just how it's going and how it's been going. So yeah, that looks really good. I think I want to go in with Intense, the second lightest shade, and probably gonna go in with Soul, like mix this shade with this shade. This is for like the crease area. I'm blending that in. Now I'm gonna go in with this shade right here and probably mix that in with this shade. So as of right now, my neighbors are moving. I see them like across that way, and they're moving. So I hope we get like good neighbors. They have a pool. I read on it today that their pool is heated and there's salt water. And we got a second company that will do heated pool for the same price that we were just gonna have a standard pool. So $52,000 is good for heated and not just like a standard pool. So I think that was good. Just hoping they can start on it as soon as possible. They just need to come and look at our property, our land, backyard. We have nothing much, and hopefully they don't tell us to remove any plants, Because we have trees and bushes, but we have the tiniest backyard. Like, I looked around Google and everybody's backyard is huge, and we got the backyard that doesn't have much, but it's full of plants. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this shade next, right next to the outer portion. So with these 3 palettes all together, I don't use them much because I'm mostly into colors and not like these types of tones. So I do need to use them more often. So I'm glad I'm digging into these palettes today. Get some usage out of 3 of them. Trying to, you know, work with them with one eye look today. I just feel like it's blah. So I'm gonna go in with this just to set color down. Cause it's too much. I don't need to add another palette if I don't dig into these palettes. And I feel like it's not fun for me. I'm just gonna put it that way. It's not fun for me. Okay, now I'm gonna dig into this one and this one, because I swatched it and I like both of those together. And then the third one was from this one that I'm not gonna be digging into. So I'm using my finger, going in with the Anastasia first. It's pretty. I'm just topping that. I was gonna get the single of like something like this, but I don't need it now. So I was watching Misty and she had like singles that she bought from like an indie brand. And I added stuff to my cart and I'm like, I don't want to get rid of this pink one. But now that I have swatched it and now I'm using it, I don't need it. And then on top of that, I'm gonna go in with Giving from Natasha. Give it a little more. Something. But yeah, I definitely don't need any. I wanted the Sigma Mod palette. But now I don't need it since I have these 3 palettes. Okay, I think I want like more of a gold color. I think I'm gonna add this color and this color, like a rose gold. So we'll see how that turns out. I want it a little darker, but I'm gonna add dark under here. Let's see if that's gonna work. If not, then I'm gonna put dark here as well, like a dark shade. We'll see. Now going into the Anastasia shade. So I was reading up on new stores that are coming to this part of Maricopa. Because right now, like, we have Walmart. It's not that far, but it's like a couple minutes. But we want closer. But in the Walmart, we are going to have Burger King, I believe, AutoZone, Tractor Supply, stuff like that. Kind of like boring stuff. And then into town, we are going to have Marshalls, which I'm super excited. And I can't wait till we have Marshalls. It's like my favorite store. So yeah. I think it's still like a blah kind of look. So I'm thinking about right now, came to my mind, this purple right here. So yeah, like this, all three of these have pretty much similar shades. I do not need all three of these palettes, but I do like all three formulas. Well, mostly Natasha and Hip Dot, and a little bit of Anastasia. When it comes to Carli Bybel, it's my least favorite formula from Anastasia. So yeah. It's a lot of sparkles. So between all three of these palettes, this is the lightest shade that I want to use in my inner corner. So I'm going to go to the darkest right here, the shade, and probably mix that in with this shade. And then the shade on top of it. And let's see how that turns out. What do you feel about, I think it's a trend or something, what's in is, these pinky neutral tones, rosy tones. What do you feel about that? Do you like wearing rosy tones? At first I was into neutrals, nudes, champagne colors before I got, like, I did like color, I had pink looks before, but then when I had Ipsy, it came to neutrals, and then I liked pink tones, and then now I just like colorful tones. And now I just like anything, but mostly color. I don't really wear rosy tones anymore. But it's nice once in a while, I guess. But for me, I shouldn't need 3 palettes, to be completely honest. So I like mixing these. These are nice to mix with different good formulas. They're also good. My stomach is like bugging me today. It's like, feed me. Kind of want to dig into some of these shimmers that are in this palette. It is really dusty, but all of these Anastasias are dusty. So I think I'm gonna go in with Jade, that shade, or Jode. Jad. I don't know. Just going in next to the shade I put in. I hate doing underneath the eyes because the shadow wants to go in my eye. Now I'm going to go in with this purple shade right here. Okay, here is the finished look. What do you think? I don't think it's me. I don't think these are the colors I like. I don't know. I definitely don't like my face makeup. But that is what I am wearing today. What do you think? I put this ColourPop and Jubilee in my waterline. I've used this ColourPop and Powerpuff Girls in him. I've used L'Oreal primer and this is L'Oreal, yeah, and then Ilia mascara. Lower lash line, of course, I'm working on Lancome. That is it for my eye look. What do you think? Again, I don't know. That's today's look. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. Bye for now.